Good morning, Miss Capwell.
Hi.
We have a frioli special this morning. It's a fluffy frittata.
No, actually, I think I'll have scrambled eggs, medium, whole wheat toast, no butter, and a large grapefruit juice. Thanks.
Gotcha. And for you, sir, would you like to see a menu?
No, I'll have exactly what Ms. Capwell ordered, but scramble my eggs well, please.
Okay.
Hi.
Cruz?
Good news, Inspector.
Oh, yeah?
The Sophia Capel case. She turned down my offer.
Ah, which leaves you free to go for the juggler.
So what the DA wants. Murder in the first degree. Now, doesn't that make you want to stand up and cheer? I mean, you're the one who handed us the case on a platter.
I don't need to be reminded of that.
Oh, the chief of police thinks so. He's very impressed with your work. So is my boss. You should have heard him talk about the way you put this case together. It's ironclad. No thanks. Just coffee. Black. That's going to be quite a moment when you take the stand. Of course, I want to go over the case with you beforehand.
Oh, yeah, right.
Just to make sure you don't bring any of your personal feelings about the Capels to the stand with you. That might taint your testimony against the defendant. But you're a good cop, right? And good cops stay objective. Do their duty no matter how tough.
Nick? There it is again.
Yeah, I heard it too. I just wish we could tell him it was the police or Jack Lee's henchmen.
I guess that means that we can't use the river as an excuse to stay here anymore, huh?
No.
Nick, I'm scared.
I'm gonna take care of you no matter what happens.
What if I don't like them?
Who? Oh, yeah, your family.
I mean, what if I don't recognize any of them? And I mean, it'll be bad for me. I know that. It's just gonna be worse for them. Nick, can't we just stay here forever?
And create our own little universe right here.
I'm sorry. I know I'm being selfish. I know you want to go back and start your own life.
But only with you.
And your photography
It's not as important as you are. If you don't want to go back, we don't have to. Not if you're not ready yet.
The story these walls could tell, you know? All the happiness that's in them. But Nick, maybe some other lovers will discover this place and they'll find what we had together. You promise me you won't leave me?
I promise.
And that you'll help me through everything?
I will. I'll always be there for you. I promise.
You know, if I don't get this place open for business on time, you've had it.
Hey, I did the best I could, considering the sweater you're wearing. I mean, that's some distraction.
Yeah, well, notice I'm still in it. I haven't even been home yet.
Yeah, I know.
Boy, thanks for driving me back from the party.
Well, no problem. Next one's at South Beach, all night and all day.
Well, just tell me when. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Excuse me.
Oh, we're not open yet.
You're Jade, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm Christy Duvall's sister, Mary. Have you seen Christy?
No, not really. I mean, I haven't seen her this morning. I saw her for just a minute last night.
It's going through the grapevine. You're up for a big promotion. Now, if I can, well, do anything to help that along, you'll let me know, right?
Look, Bassett, you know how I feel about this case. I don't understand why you come in here acting like you and I are on the same side in this case.
We are.
No. You see, I didn't do what I did for a promotion. Now, you know as well as I do, a first-degree murder charge is absolutely ridiculous in Sophia's case. It's absurdly severe. I know all about your hot reputation, how good you've supposedly been and all that. I'm gonna tell you something, man. You're way over the line in this. I mean, you're gonna have to bend the law beyond recognition to get a conviction in this case.
That's not what my boss says.
Your boss, that dude, to do anything to get his head, he wants to make headlines.
You have to make headlines to win elections. Who knows? Maybe someday I'll run for office.
I see, and putting away the capos, that's gonna do it for you, huh?
Well, there's no doubt about it. People love to see the rich get treated like any other ordinary felon.
Straight to the top, huh?
I'm not afraid to admit I have ambitions, which is more than you'll do. I mean, look what you did. You were the only one who knew the truth about who killed Channing Jr. You could have kept quiet, kept the whole thing buried, but you didn't, did you? And I submit, Inspector, that you didn't keep quiet because you knew this case had sent you soaring right to the top.
I'm gonna lay this out one more time for you, man. I was simply doing my job. No more, no less. And I strongly suggest you do the same, because a woman's life may be at stake.
Wrong. A murderer's life is at stake.
Oh, you stupid, useless son of a... When you die, I hope you rot in hell.
Now, the first thing we do when we get to the farm, we have to contact Cruz. I don't want to have to tell our story to anybody else.
But what if the helicopter spots us before we get there?
We can't let that happen. I have a feeling in my bones it's Jack Lee's men looking for us.
I think we'll make it, Nick.
Well, of course we will. As soon as we get Cruz up there and tell him our story, we're going to be home free.
Now, what if he doesn't believe it?
Oh, he's going to believe it. Cruz is the kind of guy who can spot the truth before anybody else can.
Nick, I think you're wonderful.
Thank you for that. I'm going to need a lot of that in the days to come.
Well, you can count on me, that's for sure.
I do already. Are you all ready? You wanna go?
No, wait. I forgot something. I can't forget this.
Oh, no.
One last dance.
Kelly. Nothing is going to change for us but the place. Don't be afraid.
I'm not afraid. I'm just sad.
Please, don't be. There's nothing but good for us. And there's nothing but happiness ahead. We are going to be happy.
No, I know that. I just feel like we've just had the happiest days of our life. You know?
That's not true. Hey, didn't you hear me? I said the best is ahead.
Yeah.
Surprise!
Well, I'll say you're early. Like 6 or 7 hours. What's going on here?
For
Huh?
a dinner date? Yeah, that's right. You know, I tried calling you all last night and early this morning. Nobody was home.
Yeah. Well, I was out.
What?
I had some thinking I had to do.
Yeah, well, so did I. And as a result, I couldn't wait. You know.
Yeah.
You know, couldn't wait to see you and tell you I understand why you want to go to USB. For a lot of the same reasons I do. Right?
Yeah. No, I think this is going to be a really good year for us.
So listen, if you need any money for school or anything
No,
like
don't worry
that,
about me, all right? I'll make it, okay?
Ted, what happened to your face there?
No, it's nothing.
Let me see that. How did that happen?
Wait a minute, maybe it wasn't last night. I don't know, I'm like really mixed up. I was out late last night, my brains are fried.
Your mom said you were at a beach party?
You went to my house?
No, I called. Christy left a note at the Capwell saying that to send her check to your house.
Send her a check to my house.
She quit her job. Weren't you aware of that?
No, I wasn't.
Jade, was she having trouble at her job?
No, I mean, I don't know.
Because I thought she was very happy there. I thought she was making friends with Ted Capwell and they were getting to be close and...
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, I hope she doesn't expect too much from this relationship. You know, they have such different backgrounds. I'm just afraid she's going to get hurt. probably should have warned her about it.
Listen, I wouldn't worry about Christy if I were you. She'll make out. She's got a way about her. She gets what she wants. Listen, why don't we put some music on? It's pretty boring in here. Come on.
Oh, no! Christy!
Oh, my God, what's the matter with her? She...
No! Christy.
Blood! Somebody's killed her!
She's
But
not dead.
dead.
She's hurt. Honey, can you hear me?
Christy.
All right, listen. Get me a blanket, a tablecloth, anything to cover her with. She's in shock. And then call the police and get an ambulance here. Now! Do it now! Honey, we're gonna be all right now. I'm here, and we're gonna take care of you.
Good morning, La Mesa. Who? Steve Bassett. I don't know a Steve Bassett. No, I'll check. Is there a Steve Bassett here?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, it's for you.
That's probably my office. Thanks. Hello? Jade Perkins. I don't know what Jade Christy. Oh no. Is she unconscious? How bad is she? No. I'm on my way right now.
All I know is that every time you open your mouth, my mother's case gets worse. That man is like a vampire sucking blood out of everyone to put my mother away.
Yeah, he's gonna be a piece of trouble, isn't
But
he?
you said it yourself. The damage has already been done.
Listen, if there's anything I can do to help your mama, I'm gonna
You
do it.
could lie. You could tell
Eden.
the police that you didn't know what you were talking about and take it all back. You could tell them that she didn't actually say she killed Channing. You wouldn't do that, would you?
You know I can't do that.
I'm just as ethical as you are. And if it were your mother, it would be a whole
If
different
it were
story.
my mother, it'd be the same
Excuse
story.
me, Miss Capwell, your hotel just left a message. They want you to come right over.
Oh, please don't tell me it's another robbery. Oh. This is unbelievable. I don't believe this. Why me? Why me? This is gonna ruin us.
Come on. I'll give you a lift. I can have to investigate
no,
anyway.
I'll drive myself.
Eden, I want you to ride with me.
Ted, whether you like this or not, it has to be done.
Just be
A
careful.
scratch can be very dangerous. Ooh. Got it?
All right.
Okay.
I'd rather be bitten by a dog any day.
No, really, I'm serious. It could get to be a terrible infection. Now, that Christy's really screwed up, isn't she?
Yeah. Look, I don't want to talk about it right now, right?
Good.
Come on over here, nurse.
Why, whatever for, doctor?
Just for a little kiss here.
Too bad you have good reflexes, huh?
Pretty close?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get dressed. How's that sound, all right?
Oh, wait a second.
Huh.
Shouldn't we decide what we're going to do first?
What?
Oh. I mean, like, go to the beach or the market.
The market? What are we gonna do at the market?
I promised I'd cook you dinner, remember? What?
You know how I feel, don't you?
I think I know. Listen, I brought my bathing suit if you still want to go to the beach. And then afterwards we could stop off and we could get some shrimp. You know, I have this great recipe for shrimp Diablo. It's really hot. So, really, what do you want to do?
No.
All day?
And all night. Okay?
You think they saw us?
I don't know. I think we got out of sight soon enough.
Why do they keep circling like that then?
Don't make me answer that. The only thing in our favor is this terrain is too rough for them to land.
I hope you're right. Nick.
Hey.
I'm a little tense, I guess.
You know what I do? I clench my toes. That way I always look very cool, very brave.
Yeah. Can we take a rest? A little bit?
Yeah, I was thinking of taking a rest myself. I just didn't want to say anything. Now look, we're gonna rest here for a while until they take off. Then we can hike down that shady road there. We can take that all the way back to the farm.
Is it far?
No. It's got a lot of cover on it, too, so if we need to, we can duck under... Hey, you're shaking.
Nick, maybe we should just go back to the ghost town. Maybe we never should have left there.
Ellie, no.
Come on.
No, don't be afraid. I'm here with you. Nothing's gonna happen. I won't let it. They can do what they want to me, but if they harm one hair on your head, so help me...
What if they do something to hurt you, though? What am I gonna do? You know what? I don't want you doing anything crazy, like sacrificing yourself for me.
Oh, I would. But I don't think I'm gonna have to. We're gonna make it out of here, the two of us, together. Side by side.
Husband and wife.
What's the word?
There's nothing moving down there in that heat. I know they're down there, but I can't make a landing. You guys are gonna have to hike up there and rot them out.
Hey, who's calling the shots here? There's no way you're gonna get me hiking in this 100-degree heat.
No skin off my nose. I'm just the lookout man.
Hey, you know what? This is the same road that goes to that Nom farm. I'll give you 2 guesses where they're headed.
Okay, pal, you've done your work, but I want you to stick around. There's a farm just up ahead. Find a place to land and get out of sight. You wait for some orders.
Roger, over and out.
This time I get the girl. You had her last time and blew it.
Hey, she's not anybody's now. You know Jack Lee's orders.
Yeah, too bad she's gotta die. What a waste.
And when you wake up, we got some planning to do, especially if we're gonna have this little surprise party to work out.
Are you a cop?
Well, I'm an inspector, actually.
Oh, really? I expected a little short man with a pipe in his mouth.
Well, give me time. About your jewels, how many did you say there were? How many pieces were there?
4 or 5 pieces. You're pretty young to be an inspector. You must be brilliant.
Only every once in a while.
Excuse me, Eden, we're trying to get the details straight here, if you don't mind. About that engagement ring, how many carats did you say that was?
It wasn't an engagement ring. I am totally available.
Oh, great.
Did you say something, Eden?
I'm about to in a minute. I said star sapphire?
No, it's just an ordinary, pure white, flawless diamond. Inspector, if you came down to Hollywood for a little visit, maybe I could take you on a personal tour of the back lot of the studio.
You know, Michelle, may I call you Michelle?
Oh, yes.
That sounds like a lot of fun, actually. And I got to tell you, I've been a big fan of yours, and I'd love that. But actually, see, I'm so busy right here in Santa Barbara right now, I couldn't get away from my life depending on it. So
Well,
we better get back to the jewels. Yeah.
You're not married? You're not engaged? Or anything?
No, I'm not. As a matter of fact, I'm what you might call a free agent right now, kind of in between commitments, so to speak.
Well, I did come up here to get away from things and to rest. But getting to know each other could be restful, don't you think? What time do you get off duty?
That's a good question. Just 1 second. You know, I just had a thought, Eden.
I'll bet.
I'm gonna call Warren at the Sentinel.
Warren? Why?
Well, you know, if you stop and put 2 and 2 together, yeah, is Warren Lockridge there, please? Where is he? Oh, well, could I talk to Sam, please? Yeah, Sam, this is Cruz Castillo, man. Listen, did you happen to get another one of those funny letters at the Sentinel this morning? No kidding. How much? $40,000 to be donated to the Doyle Foundation in honor of room 219, the Capwell Hotel. And was it signed? Well, what do you know? No, thanks, man. Yeah. You were a big help. Okay. Bye. You wouldn't believe this. This wouldn't happen to be...
219.
Yeah. Robin Hood has struck again.
How is she?
Her pulse is weak and rapid. She needs to be treated immediately for shock. I didn't elevate her feet because there may be blows to the head, and there are severe contusions all over her torso and limbs.
You a doctor?
I'm a nurse.
Good job. What you've done might have saved her life. You found her?
No, she did. She came looking for Christy. That's her sister.
Sisters. Well, you two better stick around till we sort this out. We'll ask you some questions later.
Her pulse is 45. She's very cool.
Looks like shock. You know how long she's been like this?
No.
Beats me why kids want to wander around here alone at night.
It's pretty obvious she wasn't alone. She was raped.
We don't know that yet. Let's wait till the lab report.
It was rape. I've seen rape victims before.
Okay, it could be. But kids, the way they hang around the beach at night, they're asking for it.
Nobody asks to be raped.
No? Look how they're dressing these days. Parading around in next to nothing.
Officer, rape has nothing to do with sex or promiscuity. Rape is an act of violence against women.
She's right. Now, what's wrong with you, Hanson? Now, if you can't do any better than that, you better just shut up and get the hell out of here.
I know my job.
Obviously, you don't. Now, I'm gonna recommend you for a retraining seminar. Now, why don't you just go and get these people out of here?
Come on, stand back.
Look, I heard the police radio calling you down here.
Well, you're just gonna have to wait a bit. They're still giving emergency treatment to the victim.
What happened?
Girl's been assaulted, possibly raped.
Christy, I can't believe it.
Poor girl.
It's Christy.
We made it. I don't believe it.
I'm pretty sure we got out of sight before they saw us.
We're safe here, at least, right?
Yeah. My friends have never let me down yet. I want you to meet them. No, the phone's out of order. I'm gonna have to go up to the house and call Cruz and tell him we're here. Then all we have to do is sit tight and wait for him to come to us. Sweetheart, I think this is gonna be over pretty soon now.
Nick, why are you so strong? I mean, you're so cool and brave about...
It's not me, you are.
Only when I'm with you.
You are stronger than you know.
No. Okay. I'll be strong, I promise.
Good.
But you won't leave me, will you?
Oh.
Don't leave me.
I'm never gonna turn you loose. You are stuck with me forever and ever and ever and...
I'm holding you to that.
Oh. Don't get me sidetracked. I've got to get to that house and the phone inside. I can't be seen by them.
Nick, you're gonna leave me here?
Come here. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna sprint over there, make the phone call, and sprint back so fast you won't even know I was gone.
Okay. You know, you make me feel good. And wanted and...
You forgot needed. And loved. And adored.
Okay, and all those things, too.
Come here, you.
It was my bracelet?
Yeah.
I don't know, for some reason she wanted it. I grabbed her to, hold on to her so I could get it. And that's when she freaked out and screwed up my face.
I don't understand it.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, after seeing her family, I certainly know why she has problems.
What's her mother like?
Who can tell? I went over there and she had already been drinking. She had Christy in complete tears. And then she's got this sister. She's a nun.
Well, that sounds like it'd be a good influence.
Yeah, see, no, I think it's too good for her. I mean, she feels like she can't live up to her. And I know she doesn't get along with her brother. I mean, who would that? That guy is such a jerk. I mean, the way he's been treating my mom.
Jeez. Sounds so awful for Christy.
Yeah, it is. I feel really bad that I was so rough on her, but I don't know, she just got me so riled up. I mean, she really wanted to steal your bracelet, Lakin. You know, I really want to be her friend, but there's no way now. I never knew she could be that way.
Yeah, well, you've been awfully nice to her lately. Yeah, I was getting a little nervous.
Lakin, you...
What?
Sometimes you're such an idiot. Come on.
I want another angle. That's enough.
Mary, we have to have the pictures for evidence.
Mr. Bassett, I'm the investigating officer. I'll be testifying about what I see here.
No, that's not good enough. I want an airtight case. I don't want any slip-ups, any human error. You might not be around when this thing gets to trial. Take all the photographs you need.
Okay. All right, I understand.
Good girl.
Officer Gillis.
You okay, Mary?
Did you see her?
Yeah.
Somebody, some horrible man.
Okay, that's enough. I want copies of those photographs on my desk in an hour.
All right, everybody out. You, stay. What are you doing here, Mary?
The victim is my sister. Can I stay in case she wakes up?
Sure.
How is she?
Well, there's no brain damage as far as we can determine. My guess is concussion, along with these contusions and the effects of shock. I'm a bit worried that she hasn't regained consciousness.
Dear God, she's going to be all right, isn't she?
Well, let's wait a little while before I answer that one. Is the evidence kit ready? Mary, I don't think you want to be here for the rest of this. Why don't you wait outside?
Maggie, I need to know what's going on there.
I can't stay out here and talk to you. I have to be in there when the doctor examines her.
That sounds like rape, Maggie. Is that what happened?
Yes, but that's strictly off the record.
All right, it's off the record. Look, you can trust me. Do you have any suspects?
Off the record again, none.
Have you questioned her at all?
Warren, she hasn't even gained consciousness yet. Now, look, I've got to get back in there. Would you do me a favor and call Cruz and ask him to come by?
Yeah, sure.
You're going to have to start telling your clientele about this guy.
We can't do that.
Why can't you do that?
Because everybody will panic. Business will drop off.
Temporarily, maybe.
Look, I have not worked as hard as I have to let that happen.
Each and every person who registers should be asked to put their valuables in the safe.
We do that.
Well, you are still more stubborn than any mule I've met. I'll give you that.
Look, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to tell the whole world, hey, we have an in-house resident burglar?
At this point, you should.
Should. Your whole world is full of shoulds and ought tos. I can handle it. I don't need to say anything to anybody.
You know, you've been lucky so far. The next person may not be so understanding, walking here getting everything they have ripped off.
Look.
You're going to have a lawsuit on your hands.
Let me make my own decisions for me, okay? I know you tend to have the answers for everyone.
I'm worried about your reputation.
Just like you were worried about my mother's reputation.
Oh, now why does every conversation we have to end up with that?
Because she happens to be the most important thing in the world to me.
Well, forget about it for a second. Now, I know how hard you've worked to get all these celebrities up here and these top-notch people, but I mean, you know, word spreads. Hollywood's a small town.
With your job here as law officer?
Yeah, I guess I am. I'm gone.
Yes. It's Warren.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Cruz, I'm calling you from Maggie. She needs to see you down at the hospital right now.
Yeah, what's up?
Well, off the record, it's Christy Duvall. I think she's been raped. She was brought in a little while ago unconscious.
Oh, no, man. Well, tell Maggie I'll be right there. Bye. Christy Duvall, looks like she might have been raped.
Christy, little Christy.
Yeah.
Well, let me go down to the hospital with you and see if I can do anything.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Good?
Yeah. Let's go.
Feels as if it's almost a dream now.
I hope you're talking about the ghost town and not about us.
No, not about us. What we have is with us. It's just the time we spent there. I feel like I left a part of myself there, kinda. Like I want to go back.
Sweetheart, we can't go back. It's too late for that. Besides, it could be very dangerous. Listen, when this whole thing is settled, you and I are going to go back there, okay?
No, it won't be the same going back. Visiting there will be like tourists, you know, at a historical site or something.
You told me that you were going to try to be brave. Now's the time to prove it, okay?
I'm trying, Nick. It's just not easy.
Listen, I feel the same way you do. Believe me. I know how you feel. It was so easy for us back there. But now we've got to go back and face reality.
But reality is it's like going to a foreign country where they know the language and the customs and we don't know anything. I'm sorry. I know. Thinking about myself only, I know.
Kelly, you listen to me. We are going back there, and we're going to face that world together. You and me together. This fairy tale is going to have a happy ending. Do you understand me? Now you just wait and see if it doesn't. You just wait and see if it doesn't. Now I've got to get over there and make that phone call.
Okay.
Did you know that I did the 100-yard dash in high school, huh?
Then they won't see you? Is that the deal?
That's the idea.
I don't know, Nick. This doesn't sound good.
Listen, everything is going to be okay. I'm going to make that phone call. I'm going to be right back. On your mark, get set.
Go. How fast he's going. Yeah. He made it.
So, you were with her during the examination?
Yes, and even though the lab tests aren't in yet, I'm pretty sure it's rape.
My poor kid. Has she come around yet?
Not yet.
Well, what's the medical opinion of that?
Well, she was in shock, and there's a possible concussion. I mean, besides all the contusions and cuts. That's Christy's sister. She found her.
Oh, how awful.
Dr. Amy Green to ER. Dr. Amy Green to ER.
Doctor, is there any change in Christy's condition?
Well, not that I've seen. If there's any change, we'll notify you.
Steve, where is she? Where's my baby? Oh, what happened to her? Nobody would tell me a thing over the phone.
Theta, she's going to be okay.
How bad is it? Where is she? I gotta see her.
You can't see her right now. The doctor's with her. Now just sit down. Try to calm yourself. I'm going to tell you what happened, okay?
Mr. Bassett, your sister's coming too. You can go in and see her now.
I'm seeing my baby. That's my baby in there.
OR, 3 staff.
Inspector Castillo,
Yeah.
they also want to see you.
Oh, thank you, nurse.
Dr. David.
I'm sorry. The doctor doesn't want her to see too many people when she wakes up.
Ted Capwell? He did this to my baby?
That couldn't be.
Do you remember your 8th birthday party?
Yes? Isn't that when my mom had that circus thing?
Yeah.
You know what? You came dressed as a lion, remember?
Yeah, and you were the bareback rider.
You remember that?
Yes. Never forget it. When I fell in love with you.
Come on.
No, it's true. I mean, the crush, it kind of wore off after a while, but about 10 years later, I fell in love with you again.
You know something?
What?
I think the reason why we've been fighting so much lately is that we're afraid.
Afraid of what?
Afraid of being too close.
I'm not afraid.
I am. Sometimes.
Well, I guess I'm afraid too. Feel my heart? Like pounding right through my chest, huh? So excited, like.
I'm gonna be right back, okay?
All right.
Ted? Shouldn't you answer that?
Yeah, maybe, but I figured for Mason, hell with him and the rest of the world.
We'll get married. I'm positive we'll get married when we get back. Mrs. Nick Hartley. Kelly Hartley. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Kelly
No.
Excuse me. Can I get in here, please? Christy, if you can hear me, we need to know who did this to you.
No, Ted. No.
You said a name. Did he rape you?
You have 5 minutes.
Sugar baby, are you all right? I'm right here, honey. I'm not gonna leave you. Oh, baby, I'm so sorry this awful thing happened to you. I know. I know. Oh, honey, baby, your mama loves you. We all love you. And we're gonna take care of you, Steve and Mary and me.
Mary?
We're here, honey, with you.
Christy, I'm Inspector Castillo. Cruz, can you answer a few questions for me?
Yeah.
Who did this to you?
Was it Ted Cap?
Don't put names in her mouth, please. Can you tell me who did it, Christy?
Did that Capwell boy...
Lady, please.
Yeah. It was Ted. Ted did it.